Okay guys, so today we're in the goat barn, and in the goat barn we have two different stalls. One stall for both goats, and the second stall, which will be used next year when they kid. But right now we're using it for hay storage. And we're down to our last 6 or 7 bales of last year's hay. We're due to get new hay, I don't know, within a few weeks, I believe. So we have plenty of hay. But also our meat birds are coming this week, and we need a place to brood them, and that's what this stall is going to do. So today I got to get all this hay out, these 6 or 7 bales, and go store them in the old chicken coop across the driveway, and we're going to get this ready for chickens next week, or this week I believe. Okay, so this is our old chicken coop, otherwise known as the garden shed now. This is where we kept our chickens when we had laying hens, and we no longer have them. We just have the ducks, and they have their own coop, so it's going to be a perfect spot to temporarily store some hay while we're brooding some chickens. Okay, so the first thing we got to do, turn this into a brooder, is we got to get some board paneling or whatever up here so we don't have to deal with this. It's something we didn't get to when we built the barn. It needs to be done now before this gets full of chicken poop. So we'll go ahead and put some boards probably that high right there and get this ready to build a brooder in.
Nice spot, babe. kind of blocking my view though.
It's all right. So we've got the panel as high as we want it, and I've got all these blocks installed in between each stud for the cover to ride on, and I left it at a little bit of an upward angle, so inevitably stuff's gonna get on here, and hopefully it'll be easier to sweep off. And so now all I gotta do is take my blocks and put them together. Now that we have everything measured out, I know where the wall's supposed to go. I got an old piece of plywood out there that's just been rotting away anyway. So I'm gonna cut it and get it in here. And mind you, this is only temporary, so it only has to last as long as the birds will be brooded, which would be a month total, both batches. And just gotta sweep this out real quick and get that in place. Okay, so I got a couple pieces of old scrap 2x4, and I've got the marks on my floor where I want the temporary wall to go. And this is gonna look rough, but there's no point in putting a whole bunch of work into it for 4 weeks worth of time. And then it's all gonna be torn out anyway. Yeah, pretty rudimentary, but it's gonna work. All we got left to do now is I'm gonna move the stanchion and the grain and everything back in here, so the goat's routine's not gonna be messed up. And tomorrow we'll end up putting a liner in this because we don't have any of those stall mats down yet, which we need to get. But we'll line it and we will get the shavings in there, and we'll get everything all set up to brood the chickens. They should be here the end of this week, I believe, and can't wait.
I can hear them.
You were so excited. Am I gonna open them up? I didn't hear. You ready to open them up?
Yep.
Look at all the chickies.
Everyone looks alive.
Yep.
Get a brown one too, Daddy.
There's a brown one. You want me to get that one?
Yep.